here we are.
I'm about to get a notification on my phone. Ryan and Jay have went live. Because you know I'm that narcissistic. I'm also subscribed to my own YouTube channel. Leave me alone.
See, live things are so much weirder for me to start when it's the two of us, because I'm hitting the go live button, and YouTube does this whole thing where it's like 3, 2, 1, you're live. Only I can see it, right? So I have to like cue in Jay that we're now live.
That is kind of funny. It is kind of bizarre.
And oh, hey there, Blue Glass / Jared. I don't know what we should call it. Your username here is Blue Glass, so I'm just gonna go with Blue Glass unless you disagree. A minute late. Shake my head in disappointment.
To never return. No. That's my favorite chatter right there. Don't let them leave, Ariah. Can we hold people hostage? Is that a thing we can do?
We can check with YouTube.
Like, is that like? Because I don't care about it being a moral issue. It's just whether it's like a guidelines issue, right?
Yeah. What's the CEO's name again?
I don't remember anymore. It used to be Susan.
Neil Mohan. That's right. We can send him an email.
All right, sounds like a plan. Let me know what we get back. All right, so
and we're like half a minute late, by the way, because we started at like 6:30 and 30 seconds or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Anyhow,
we progressed the story at not at all. No story progression at all.
All I did was gather some geo in the past like 15 minutes.
Yep, some geo gathering, some getting used to controls again. Oh, everything's so expensive.
Here that I can buy. Okay, fair enough.
I'd like to say in my post, I said I wasn't going to talk very much today, and I did get my tooth pulled, and it's been a bit of an adventure. I'm still feeling a little weird about it, but my dentist said I could talk, so I guess it's fine. I don't know. The internet lied to me.
I'm just going to go ahead and buy this just so I can round out everything in here.
Yeah, makes sense. Got another.
All right, so now we just... Excuse me. Now we can go good old coal mining off camera. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be one of those things where eventually, like off screen, I'm gonna just beat an entire area, and everyone's gonna be so confused. But you know,
no, it was just kind of nice. You know, we were waiting for 6:30, and we were talking, and you know, I think it probably makes the transition into the stream a little better because Jay gets a little bit of a handle for the controls again since it's been 2 weeks.
I gotta remember one button though. Which one's the... There's the map. There you are. I was looking for you.
I hope that doesn't bother you too much. I appreciate that. Right now I am on ibuprofen and Tylenol, so I'm okay. It's mostly been like getting the bleeding to stop. Took a while. Hey, those drugs don't make you high. Tylenol just might make you autistic. I can't say that with a straight face.
It will, man. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the only reason that we are who we are, right? It's all due to the Tylenol. Finally, I have someone I can blame.
Yeah, it took way longer for the bleeding to stop than they said it would, so that was annoying to deal with. But other than that, it's just been I can't use a straw, I can't spit, I can't swish things in my mouth at all. And I can't really eat solid food today, so it's rough in that regard, but I'm not really in pain, so that's good.
Alright, fully in Greenpath.
Greenpath! Here we go.
Time to find corner.
This place is pretty.
Ariah had to remind me what Cornifer's name was. I mean, I totally memorized that, like, naturally. Like, that's just how that went. I would never ask Ariah for questions.
Beloved character Cornifer. You'll remember him eventually.
Greenpath, for real. So I have a feeling that it's called Greenpath because it's very fucking green.
It's verdant, some might say.
True.
Wow, those are loud sirens.
Whoa. Ariah, are they finally going to catch you for what you did?
I sure hope not.
God, I hope not.
Greenpath track is pretty good.
It's very, like...
Look, I need to go back. I need to go back and listen to the whole soundtrack of this game because I did like it. But man, is the Silk Song soundtrack so good.
I just love whimsical
Oh
songs,
yeah.
man.
Quick non-spoiler update with Silksong. I have officially done everything I can in my initial playthrough. 100% plus the couple things that don't count for 100%.
So you finally beat the final boss.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
And got all the things, all the collectibles, all everything. The only achievements I have left to get are the ones that are for beating the game really quickly. And beating the game without dying once. And the completion ones associated with that, which I got in Hollow Knight, so like I feel pressured to do them in Silksong at some point because I did them in this game.
First bench of Greenpath, interesting. All right, so
Yeah.
the only thing I know about like Silksong's OST was at one point I was watching a like YouTube short or like a TikTok or something, and someone was just like, you know what's really weird about Silksong, like, and my initial moments in it was, man, the OST just isn't as good. Then I went to the settings and turned up the volume on the soundtrack, and I realized it was so much better.
Right from the get-go, like I don't know, there's something about they don't waste a single track in that game, and they don't really.
There she is.
Whoa, it's the Silksong girl. It's
100% still at 99. My initial file is still working through it. File would pick up a couple non% municipals I overlooked my first time. Fair enough.
Yeah, totally fair. I no-lifed that game so hard. It took me 96 hours to 100% and beat.
Do you want out, kitty?
I got to like 94, 95% or so. Before I was like, all right, there's a couple things in each category that I do not want to comb the whole game for, and I looked up like vague locations of where to.
I had the door open and everything, and your ass didn't leave. What do you want from me?
Oh, cats.
I'm screening that soy jack point. Jesus Christ.
This is why I close my office door for recording and for this, because I love my cats, but they would bother the hell out of me while I'm doing stuff like this.
Listen,
climbing all
man,
over the desk, making a racket.
I had the door closed initially, right? Then people walked in, and they just let cats in. I was like, thanks, I appreciate that, you know. Nobody respecting me or the fact that I am the leader of this house. No, I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck.
You're the man of the house.
Man of the house. No, I'm not even that. That is not me coming out as trans, by the way. I do not want this to be mistaken. I don't want to be taken out of context.
They're just higher up. There are just other men that are higher up in the echelon than you.
Yeah, exactly. Where the hell's Cornifer? Heard about a few things I'd missed myself. Interesting. Thankfully, like, I haven't gotten spoiled on anything. Which, you know, I think I've always been really good at staying away from spoilers for things that I want to play at some point, you know? It's
kind of a hard game to spoil unless you're trying to spoil it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's an exploration. It's Metroidvania.
That's true.
And like, yeah, sure, someone could tell you how the story goes, but even then, I think the story is so intrinsically tied to the world and the characters and the gameplay that it's I don't know, it's kind of hard to spoil it. Not that I'm gonna try.
All right, so this is how Silksong goes. I can't reach up there. Oh wait, can I? I was hoping that little bit that goes over would take it, but it wouldn't, so I'll just come back to it. Damn cat.
There was one achievement that I heard I missed later. You're really gonna figure out spoilers, sadly. I am too in some pieces of media.
There you are.
Oh, there's Cornifer. So this is... Was this... Hold on. This is me, okay. Isn't this a contrast from the Crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants prove quite a nuisance.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen to him again.
Better. Oh, this is really small. Hello? Really? That's it?
Remember, it's not a complete map when you get it, but it kind of shows a main chunk.
Vague outline.
There's one big thing that I feel like way too much got spoiled on, took me completely by surprise, but then half the people I've talked to just learned about it in advance. I think I know what you're talking about, and I did learn about that in advance, but I was kind of okay with that. And part of it's like, yeah, I couldn't have avoided that, but I was kind of okay with that because it was like something that helped me know what to expect without knowing any of the context surrounding it.
I'm so lost.
Oh yeah. We'll stop it. I've just been excited, and I've been trying to be as vague as possible for that reason. Hollow Knight, what a cool game.
Damn, everybody talking about the cooler older brother when I'm still hanging out with the little brother right now. We're just hanging out and chilling with our juice boxes and shit.
Hey.
You know how it is.
Hey, it's been 2 weeks, and in that 2 weeks, I finished the other one, so I had to talk about it a little bit. But
Yeah,
for the most part, it won't come up.
I can't get over there either. This is unfortunate. Maybe I should go a different direction. Wait, so I can go down? What do you mean I can go down? Oh wait, over here. There it is.
I really liked Silson. It's a shame they got her. Poor Silson.
Rip Silson.
Pulled off the street in an unmarked van.
Damn.
What's the government coming to these days?
Genuinely. Next they're gonna tell us some crazy shit about Tylenol. It was just like the most bizarre thing in the world, I don't know.
You're right.
Still, no one can give me like a single scientific study that supports this, and that's the only annoying thing for me.
Oh yeah, they paid the Harvard dean $150,000 to back it. The dean of Harvard, seriously.
If you have to pay someone to back something, like
yeah.
Damn.
I don't need to talk about it too much, but the main thing I'll say about it is I wouldn't trust medical advice from a guy who can't pronounce acetaminophen.
What's acetaminophen? I thought we were talking about Thailand.
Well, let's see how we say that.
So fucking funny.
As a wise man once said, nothing bad can happen, it can only good happen.
So true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust the government, period. The only person I trust was my favorite president, and his name was Richard Nixon.
Oh, goodness.
D watching Doctor Who and watching the Nixon episode, I had way too much fun watching that again. D's almost through Matt Smith. D's just got to, like, on the episode right before the regeneration, because we're saving the regeneration to watch with somebody.
Ooh. Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty awesome.
It is.
So you got through the
Day of the Doctor.
50th anniversary then? Awesome.
Yeah, I love Day of the Doctor.
It's such a good episode. It's probably my favorite Doctor Who episode.
Oh, John Hurt, how we love you so.
Please don't trust Richard Nixon either, Blue Glass Eyes.
Why? Name one bad thing. Watergate who?
Clearly the best president is Ronald Reagan, as everybody knows.
So true. Matt Smith is my favorite Doctor, and I didn't remember that up until I rewatched it with my partner.
Yeah,
Matt Smith is my favorite Doctor, and I will die on that hill.
I was always on the Matt Smith side versus the David Tennant side when I watched it. But for me, after Series 8, when Series 9 started, Peter Capaldi, the 12th, became my favorite and still is.
Yeah, that's fair. Give me 2 seconds.
Sure. But dude, he's got a suit and a tie. He does the funny pose and everything.
He's free.
Yay.
Oh shit.
You've been exploded.
I don't know. There's some really cool moments with Peter Capaldi, but Matt Smith, man, I don't know what it is about him.
That's fair. Doctor Who is hit and miss sometimes. I think it's got really good episodes, and I think it's got episodes.
Yeah.
And if you're it's great. It's like a really important historic part of like the sci-fi genre. But if you aren't a sci-fi person, I especially get it. Like it doesn't. Yeah. Like there's nothing in it for you. But I like that it's got a big range. It's got like historical episodes where kind of it goes through historical events or historical people, but also more sci-fi focused, futuristic fantasy episodes. And it kind of does a breadth of types of episodes, which is pretty cool and unique for a sci-fi show.
Yeah, I think it's just I really enjoy it, and I just hadn't thought about it in a while until Dee just randomly one night I was working, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm going over to Alex's, and we're gonna watch the first episode of Doctor Who," and I'm like, "What?" And of course meaning like New Who, not like Classic Who, but like
yeah,
latter part of Capaldi.
Well, Blue Glass, I still never saw the latter part of Capaldi. Only the first season sort of fell off the show after that.
Though.
Yeah, and now there's a lot I need to catch up on that's in editing. I totally get it. I would strongly recommend Capaldi because you only got 2 seasons left of Capaldi, and there were some issues with the Jodie Whittaker era. At no fault of Jodie Whittaker, I'm really excited for her audio dramas with Big Finish. But I think Chris Chibnall was the absolute wrong choice to run Doctor Who.
Yeah,
but I think
nothing
Series
but
8 was a
bad
little
things
rough.
about Chris Chibnall.
I Series 8 was a little rough because I feel like, you know, with a lot of the other Doctors, it like the first episode at the very beginning of it was like trying to find their footing and figuring out who they are, and I feel like that was turned into kind of a full season arc for Peter Capaldi, so it never really caught like my attention the same way that previous Doctors did in Series 8. But when it got to Series 9, and the plots in Series 9 and 10 have some of my favorite episodes. Like, the one of the episodes near the end of Series 9 is genuinely... Actually, might be my favorite. Screw Day of the Doctor. That one might be my favorite episode. It's fucking awesome. Heaven sent, for those who know. But... and then Series 10 is awesome. We got a different... Series 10 has the Peter Capaldi line... we're the most civilized civilization in the universe. We've long since moved past your petty human conceptions of gender and its associated stereotypes. What a good line. Seriously.
My favorite line from Doctor Who comes from Matt Smith. It's like, I've never met someone who isn't important, you know. I know that's like a bastardization of like this exact wording.
Paraphrasing. Yeah.
But have a good night.
Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, no worries about Doctor Who. It's a bit the beginning's a bit rough, but yeah, I get that. You could probably get it if you tried. I hope you have a good one. Current favorite is probably still Library two-parter. Man, Stephen Moffat was such a great episode writer before he took over as showrunner. And I like Stephen Moffat's showrunning, but his episodes were better before he became the showrunner. You know?
I think the issue is that whenever he became showrunner, he had so many other projects he was working on at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't just working on that; he was also showrunning Sherlock. He was working on another project. Yeah. You know, like it was never just one thing.
Yeah, because the Library two-parter was his. So was Blink with the Weeping Angels. The invention of the Weeping Angels.
Which is
fucking
genuinely
amazing episode.
Genuinely so good.
And he also did the series 1 episodes, The Empty Child and Dr. Dances, I believe. Are You My Mummy? Again, another iconic Doctor Who villain.
I love, like... I think my favorite episode's definitely, like, the Van Gogh episode.
That's a good episode.
Really hits me, and me and Dee, like, cried to it whenever we watched it together. I had, like, a really fun time, because I told him, you have to watch this with me, because this is, like, my favorite Doctor Who. And it always hits like a train.
Yeah.
I like that episode. Day of the Doctor is a really fun special. I don't know.
I have a lot of affinity for Day of the Doctor because I watched it on TV live when it came out.
Yeah, that was like a really crazily, like, a lot of different people.
That was fucking 12 years ago, Jay.
Jesus.
From moss and leaf our life is drawn, while it grows upon the path we shall never wilt.
That's weird. 12 years ago, I was 9, right? Yeah, I was 9.
I was 12. Almost 13.
Jesus. Imagine being old. Couldn't be me.
That's crazy that the 50th anniversary special was half my life ago, actually. Hold on.
You know, originally they were supposed to have Chris Eccleston on that.
Well, they asked him, but he never said yes.
Like, they got all the way to the point where it was like he was almost on it, and it was like, I can't keep writing unless I know you're going to be interested. And then he was just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it makes sense. He had
pogo on
a rough time with it. No. You can pogo on, like, the silver spikes, but these red ones are just obstacles. But then they used a clip of him at the end in that anyway.
Yeah, they did. They showed
PSA.
John Hurt, and that was...
Yeah. PSA, if you miss Christopher Eccleston, please check out his audio dramas. Like, they're the Big Finish audio dramas. And if you want to know where to find them, come join the Discord server. I can hook you up.
That's crazy plugging.
I mean, look, you could pay the ridiculously overpriced price on Big Finish's website, or you could come talk to me. But you know, in recent years, he picked up doing the audio dramas with Big Finish, and he slipped right back into the role, and it's really good.
Yeah,
I've really enjoyed the ones that I've listened to this far.
I've been working on that, and Billy Piper's there, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so the first few seasons of the audio drama was pre-Rose Christopher Eccleston, so it was kind of like after Day of the Doctor, when Christopher Eccleston's Doctor first starts, and before meeting Rose, and we know that he was up to stuff in that era because of like the conspiracy theorist at the beginning of the first episode that was like, look, this guy shows up wherever danger is. So he's like been around a bit. Yeah. It seems like he was running around trying to do as much good as possible after the events of Day of the Doctor.
He in his mind, he
he was responsible for that.
Yep.
But in the later season, he did one that I haven't actually gotten to listen to yet because I've been trying to do them in order, where he reunites with Rose in some capacity, and I'm excited for that. Yeah. How's Greenpath treating you so far? You're just jumping around, exploring.
trying to make my way around, catch things that I'm not missing. That stuff in the bottom left I can't do anything with yet because I can't get over that far.
Yeah, Eccleston was such a great reboot. I still wish he had more time, but I understand why he left. But that's where the audio dramas come in.
That's true. I think it was the perfect way to reboot Doctor Who, was Christopher Eccleston having his time with Rose Tyler. Oh, Rose Tyler.
That said, I think the first episode of Doctor Who of New Who is kind of rough.
Oh, 100%, because they're still getting their bearings.
Pizza.
That's true. There'll always be a place in my heart for Christopher Eccleston, though.
Yeah. So these guys, I guess they just emit noxious fumes.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what, like, the logical reasoning is, but, you know.
The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us.
Yeah, I agree. The second episode was, like, where, like, you know, that, because that's the episode where, like, they go to, like, the future, right? They go, like, into the far, far future, right when the universe ends.
3.2 / Apple / something. Whatever the ridiculous date was.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, it was kind of cool to, like, okay, let's go to the absurd future, and then let's go to the past. For episodes 2 and 3, I think we're pretty good.
I can't get over there. Right,
I remember when I was little, and I watched episode 3, The Unquiet Dead, and I went back to, I didn't really love that episode, and upon rewatching it more recently, when showing it to somebody else, I was like, you know, this episode's better than I gave it credit for. But young me kind of didn't like the historical episodes because I didn't understand them.
So fair.
Yeah, the one where they watch the sun explode. And the introduction of Cassandra, who I have a lot of mixed feelings about. Yay! Good job. I've seen that guy take out many people.
I think he's taken me out more times than I can count. Because I remember in the original playthrough, you know, the alternate timeline of this, that being what happened originally. Because I remember multiple times fighting him and just getting my shit rocked. About the game for a minute, I love these lore tablets, the way they give hints as to what his situation was with. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of how this game's lore system works, which is just, there's details everywhere. Pay attention, and you might have a somewhat of an understanding of what the hell's going on. The plot is told to you, you know, like, of, like, what your journey is, but, like, there's so much world building just hidden in the background. And, you know, I'd say it's fun to pay attention to the poems. It's fun to pay attention to the poems and try to take a gander at what's going on around here. But whatever you miss, that was you kill Vengefly King so fast, and his little children hit you twice in a row.
Look at me go, man. I'm the greatest of all time. I remember you.
Speaking of the greatest of all time,
I remember this.
You want to take this goat?
I forgot about him.
Is that boy for me to go eat dinner? Say hi to Zope for me. Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your food. Put on your most cocky voice possible, Jay.
That's just my voice, Ariah. I don't need to do more of a voice for that. So what do you think you're doing? You care to come between me and my prey. Is it a habit of yours to scurry about getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, Cur. Cur? That's crazy. I am Zote the
Such
Mighty,
a good insult.
a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. That's crazy. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone, lest I draw my nail. I'm assuming that's his... Yep.
Yeah. You know, so if you ignored Vengefly and just left, you'd come back and he'd be dead.
Damn. Well,
you can let him die.
it's a good thing I didn't let him die then. Yeah, that was way too easy. That wasn't supposed to be that easy, right?
I mean, I think you're just good at the game.
Oh wait, and this will make it so I can get down here now.
Yeah, I mean, like 100% Vengefly King is super easy for me as well, but I'm also experienced with the game. I think you going through the beginning once 2 years ago and coming back into it and having your controller, I think you're just good at it. Because you were wailing on him a lot, and I think most people kind of like take their time with it, dodge him, go in for a few strikes, dodge him again, you know.
Yeah,
but you were just wailing on him.
Man, Zote just fucking coming out of nowhere. Nah, dog, I could have handled that. You literally would have died if I didn't do that.
Yep. The green children walked from the dream unto the lands. Here we now shall wait, patient for the call to return.
Fascinating.
And if you let him die, you get an achievement. So unfortunately, you can't get all the achievements in this one
So you're saying I
playthrough.
can't 100% the game? I'm sure I get an achievement. Do I get any achievements for letting him live?
You do, but I think you got it already.
Yeah, probably. Oh shit, this is a bad. As you were saying about me being good at the game, Ariah.
I said you were good at the game. I didn't say you were smart about the game.
So true. Damn.
There's also two of these guys next to each other, which is tough. And I'll be impressed if you just manage to beat them both without dying, and you look like you're going to.
There we go.
Nice.
Just a decent amount of fucking Geo too. Hell yeah. I think I'm just lucky, Ariah. I don't think this is skill.
It's a bit of both.
Fair enough. Oh shit, another one.
Alone, these guys aren't that bad. In a duo, they're a bit tough. Oh gosh, if you
Nope, not dealing with all that.
I was gonna say, if you die to the solo one after surviving the duo.
Genuinely, I think I'd crash out.
Yay, grub is free.
Hell yeah. I think it came down from that. I already got over here because this is where the duo was. Cool. I love how that's like one of those things where you hit it expecting for like a huge thing to be running at you and then it just breaks up.
Yeah, it's just a little bug
It's just a little guy.
Big moss clothing.
This is where I just went from. Cool. Just like to double check on myself. Yep, that's where I was before, where I couldn't hit
Hey, shortcut.
that. Hell yeah. Holy. Wait a minute. This looks familiar. This is how I get to Hornet. I'm good for the moment. Stag Station. Of course I want the Stag Station first. Are you kidding me?
That seems like a smart decision. a much closer respawn point.
Damn, this Greenpath seems small. Am I nuts?
It is. I mean, there's definitely areas like there's so many little entryways that are left unexplored on that map, but it is definitely smaller than Forgotten Crossroads.
Here comes my boy.
You might as well give him a quick talk on the ground because you need to replace.
This place
This
has much
is you.
changed since I last saw it. The greenery grows wild. What the stations like to be consumed by it. Eager to travel the Stagway, so
Yeah.
that's the...
Yeah, just one little line about the new area he comes to.
Cool. Alright, so that's actually right next to Hornet, which is actually really freaking helpful. Okay, cool. I'm down. You know, I want that dash so bad. I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck it.
Let's go, Shaw!
I've heard that Shaw isn't even in Silksong, which is crazy to me.
It's not.
Which is
It's not
insane to me.
Ariro. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me.
Damn, wait a minute. I just realized. I don't think I noticed this the other day. There's a little guy right there stabbed. That's crazy.
Yep. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it.
Damn.
Fun fact, the character sprite in Silksong is identical to the one in this game,
Really?
which means your character is bigger. This is like significantly bigger than your character is in this game,
Fascinating.
which makes the movement feel weirder,
Damn.
different anyway. And you're so tiny in this game by comparison to her.
I think I'm just tiny in this game generally. Damn. Damn it.
That's all right.
I wasn't expecting to win first tryer anyway. That would be kind of insane.
If I can
just
give
out
you-
of nowhere.
If I can give you a general kind tip, pay attention to the staggers. So that's when you hit a boss and the boss stops for a minute, right?
That's where I should have been healing.
Great time to heal, yeah. Not that you can't heal outside of a stagger, it's just riskier and you have to like know what she's gonna do, you know?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Nice. I tried playing this game on double speed once.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, the whole game, everything, all the logic, movement, bosses, everything, just at 200% speed. And Hornet was where I stopped.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I could beat Hornet first try every time at this point, because I'm familiar with it, right? But like,
But
at double
speed
speed,
is just
it was impossible.
Damn.
Teo, on the other hand, beat the whole game at double speed.
Of course you did.
They said that Hornet was the hardest part.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Damn.
Nice.
Come on. Damn it.
Dang.
I know I'm getting close.
Nice try,
too.
though.
I can
You got
feel
this.
it in my bones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You should get this pretty fast. This will definitely be way easier than what was it?
That one.
Brooding
that I was
Moloch.
fighting- Yeah. For some reason, I was having the hardest time with that one.
Oh, when N played this recently, they didn't fight Brooding Moloch until like way later in the game with all like the upgrades and everything. And it was so funny how quickly they killed it. And I was like,
dude, Jay, like,
if you fought this at the beginning of the game, you would not be able to beat it.
That's so funny.
Like, you didn't even have a dash for it, you know?
Yeah, I didn't have anything for it.
And as you've proved, it is possible, but it definitely would become easier.
That was most of our stream last time, was me fighting that thing.
I'm not sure if it was most, but it was definitely like a good chunk of it.
That moment of regret.
Also, tip if you ever need to pause the game, hit the share button, not the center button, because your inventory doesn't pause it, but or the options button, sorry. The weird PlayStation menu button.
I should not have jumped into her right there.
That's okay. You got plenty of masks left.
Damn, that was so much
there you
easier than
go.
Burning Mollusk. It's not even funny.
And she's gone.
Last time that we played this, did I even make the connection that that's a corpse? I don't think I did.
Probably not verbally. Taking the Mothwing cloak. Press RT to dash forwards. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air.
Wait. That's wrong.
Right trigger.
Right trigger.
Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace.
That's kind of weird. I feel like last time fighting her took a lot longer.
I mean, I think this is...
So.
I think this is the end of the second episode.
Yeah.
On the channel, I think the second episode ended with getting the dash and Hornet, and the third one was faffing around with the dash.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, the dash opens up a few more things in Forgotten Crossroads, lots of things in Greenpath, as well as going to new areas, so it's all up to you. I think you can either comb through areas you've been, you could progress to new areas and come back. Because, like, the thing is you'll find more abilities that'll let you comb through early areas, too, so, like, however you want to group things. Lake of Un.
Oh. That's helpful.
It's Squirrel. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. The building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite.
I remember taking forever fighting this last time.
He was just minding his own business, gazing longingly at the lake, and you're like, die.
Pretty much. I mean, you do what you gotta do, man. It's not my fault that he's dangerous. I'm profiling, I'll admit it. Last time, whenever I first got the dash, I kept trying to dash into this guy.
Fun fact, most enemies in the game respawn when you sit on a bench. Not that one.
Wait, that was it?
That one's dead forever.
Damn. I just committed a murder. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything out there. Should I feel bad about that? Was that like... Was that unjustified? This is a moral quandary that I didn't feel like having.
I'll leave that for your conscience to wrestle with.
Fuck you. Listen, man, I'm at least better than the doctor. I've never committed genocide.
Shortcut.
Hell yeah, we're coming back. That felt like too easy to me.
I mean, we're in the early part of the game. It'll get harder.
It's only easy in comparison because brooding mollusks took like hours. Or at least an hour.
Yeah, I'm curious how long it took. Let me see if I can find out real quick.
Oh yeah, I gotta heal.
I never made a post in the Discord about going live. That's fine. Whatever.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Damn.
I posted ahead of time.
I love how much faster I can just move through areas now. This makes me way too happy.
That's the best part of it.
Ow. But I also have to judge distances better. Ow, fuck me. Dude, I am struggling.
Oh wow, yeah, pretty well it took you longer than I thought it did.
How long did it take?
Well, I'm less than halfway through the stream, and you've started, so I'm looking for when your first attempt was. I'm gonna guess it was around 127. There was some post-brooding mollusk parts of the stream. Or did you win?
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it took like an hour. It took a solid hour.
Damn.
Of the 3-hour stream.
Yeah, I remember that taking like at least an hour. How many tries did Hornet take? It was what, like 2? I think it was my second
it was 3 tries.
2 or 3.
The first try you died pretty early, the second try you got pretty far, and the third try you overcame it. I hope you enjoyed your dinner.
Yeah, I hope dinner was good. Was there anything good? Please tell me it's something un-vegan so Ariah can't understand what you're talking about. Un-vegan is such a fun term. I just made it up and I'm keeping it. Non-vegan would probably be the right one.
Yeah, I feel like un has some kind of like connotation of it being not just negation, but like the opposite of or the undoing of.
Un-vegan is such a fun term.
Language is so weird.
So true. Chicken, hell yeah. Gross. Mashed potatoes are gross though, so I unfortunately cannot say anything nice to you anymore.
I'm not a huge fan of mashed potatoes either, honestly.
It's just the texture, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't either. This sounds so weird, but like yesterday, my family made this this like raw cauliflower mash stuff that was supposed to be like mashed potato like, but it's not potatoes. It's like cauliflower, and the texture was a little bit different, but I liked it because it was a little bit gritty, and and it was like creamy and gritty, and we had raw portobello gravy to put on top of it, and it was actually so good. I was
Fascinating.
so impressed with it. I did not expect it to be as good as it was.
That does sound like really good. I've already fought the one down here as well. But this one doesn't come back either. Come on, I can make it. I guess not. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, can I go backwards like the other way? Yeah, you'd probably get along with my partner pretty well. He's like really just loves potatoes generally, and mashed potatoes are like one of his favorite.
See, here's the thing, and this is where I'm gonna get a little more controversial, right?
No.
I don't really like potatoes. I think potatoes in general are not great.
That's crazy, man. I would never go that far.
The best way, the only way that I actually like potatoes is like diced up to like cubes or small chunks, and then like fried with like a ton of spices on them. Because the thing is, I feel like the flavor of potatoes is just so plain, but because of their texture and because of like how chunky they are and how much potato there is per bite, that even if you have like a baked potato and you put stuff on it, or mashed potatoes or whatever, then it's like still the majority of what you're eating is just plain potato, which to me tastes so dreadfully like plain. So I don't know, something about like the diced, like having small volume, high surface area, covered in seasoning. I'm like, okay, I like that, but that's pretty much it.
Understandable.
That being said, I like pasta a lot. Pasta is really good. Even if it's plain, the texture is just good enough.
So I need to run along the top. Because there's something up here. I love having the map. It makes it so much easier for me to find things.
Absolutely.
Oh, this isn't either. Interesting. When it comes to food, I generally prefer things simple and straightforward, and I can't talk. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I really like spicy food. That's just me, though.
That's super interesting, because like I also generally say I like things simple and straightforward. Like when there's too many things put in a dish, I'm like, no. Give me these ingredients separate, please. I can't deal with how many things there are in this bite.
Purely
and
off
like
topic,
generally, I'm not a
Ariah is
condiment
autistic.
person. I'm a huge seasoning person. I'm not a huge condiment person. I don't like ketchup. I don't like ranch. I don't like dressing. I don't put dressing on my salad. I instead make my own dressing with like a little bit of olive oil and a bunch of, and like just a shit ton of nutritional yeast, because I love nutritional yeast to pieces. It's like my favorite seasoning ever. Yeah, I am autistic. I'm diagnosed. Haha, I've got a diagnosis.
But there was nothing in there? Really? Oh shit. Why are there two of them?
I love that moment. You know, for fun. Oof. Nice. Oh. Dang.
How was I supposed to know that was down there?
That being said, I'm slightly a masochist when it comes to spice. love spicy foods. I will eat like the spiciest level of everything. I've ordered the highest spice level at Thai places.
The revolters claim another victim. Yeah, that
They
was
sure
really
did.
weird. That's gonna take a minute, but now I want to go straight back and figure it out.
You better, or else you're gonna lose all that geo.
That's such a good point. I don't really have a choice, do I?
Dark Souls rules.
It is Dark Souls rules. You're so right. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped that. I should have just hit it. Oh wait, this is the wrong direction.
I would advise you to heal real quick. Since, yeah, cool. You have a smaller soul capacity when you don't have your shade.
So true.
Nice. I love the hitting things through platforms
I also
from
love
below
that.
or above.
It's like feels like metagaming at some point, but at the same time it's also like helpful.
Yeah, I think it's totally fair.
I haven't actually played Dark Souls prior to making Hollow Knight, which that would be kind of interesting.
It wouldn't really surprise me. This game definitely feels to me like, hey, we're gonna make a game that we want to make, and that's great. Like they really seem like people who are just like, yeah, we like making games, and we're gonna do it our way.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, I've also not played Dark Souls, but I'm familiar enough with the basic premises to see the similarity in that specific part of the mechanic, with the kind of way bosses are set up, having to learn their attacks and openings and weaknesses. That's one down.
You fight one at a time.
Makes it a lot easier.
Do it.
For sure. Because this is just such a like Metroidvania meets Dark Souls kinds of games, and then it just like became the Metroidvania of the modern day.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, but the number of parallels between the two are pretty crazy for being incidental. Yeah, I mean, I certainly agree. I'm not trying to argue or anything.
The idea of great minds think alike, right?
Yeah, the kind of independently coming to a conclusion of this is a really cool kind of game. And is fundamentally very different considering Dark Souls is 3D and this one is not. Well, that's something.
I think that's everything, really.
Up to you. If you can go to your inventory and see what the charm you just got does, or you could just wait till you sit on a bench since you can't equip it anyway. Howdy. It protects its bearer with a hard shell while focusing. So
you can't heal, but you can like protect.
Well, you can heal. While you're healing, you have a little shell.
That's kind of cute. How much does that? That costs 2? I'd have to get more for that to be something
I mean,
I'd be willing to take.
I believe it cancels your heal, but it just makes you not take damage. So if you get hit while you're healing, you don't get the heal and you lose that soul.
Yeah.
But you don't take damage. There's all sorts of charms, and 80% of them I've never used.
Understandable.
But you can equip whatever feels right to you. At least those boulders are dead for good now.
That's very... Wait, so they don't come back?
Nope, those don't. They're kind of treated as like a mini boss like situation, you know? Like Grez's mother doesn't come back.
I was about to say, please don't drop me on top of an enemy when I'm trying to heal. I would not be very happy.
This game's pretty good about transitions not taking you directly into a dangerous spot.
Every charm
at least tried out every charm in the game. Yeah, I definitely like equipped them all at least once, but there are some that I've never really like seriously tested out in a boss because I'm like, that's not my style. Because my charms have always been focusing on how can I do the most damage. The protective charms are for pussies.
Very true.
I mean that very politely.
I'm not sure you can say that while being politely.
It is if I say it is.
It's polite because I said so. Alright, so that area is explored. There's nothing else in here. I need to go down.
Yeah, unfortunately, since that area is technically not a part of Greenpath, it will just keep showing up as an empty socket for a while.
It's not coming to Greenpath or anything. It's like completely separate. Yeah. Shit. Nope, I don't have any interest. I'm good. We fought already.
And I know it feels weird, but I'll say that eventually you'll find a map that includes that area. Eventually.
Eventually? I don't like that answer.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. No, it's a bit weird. I don't understand why that area is like that, but, you know, it is.
Fascinating. But I didn't mean to drop this far, but it also means I can hit the bench, so.
Yeah. Closer to where you want to be than the Lake of Un.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just trying to get back up. Which with the dash has become so much easier. Just traversing generally has gotten so much easier. Yep, this is the right way.
Well, they need to have the transition between areas be somewhere. Why not there? I know, it's just, like, I think it's totally fine later. It just feels weird to have this, like, little random isolated room that you can't really go anywhere from that looks like the Forgotten Crossroads while being a part of Greenpath, and you're just like, there's no map here. And I think it'd be okay if they put an arrow on the map here. They don't even have to put, like, I think it would be entirely solved if they put an arrow on the map after that little alcove, even if they didn't put the name of the area, just to show that this leaves Greenpath. Because so many times I've seen people be like, huh, I've not explored here yet. Oh wait, no, I've been here, what? You know, and I just feel like having an arrow, even without the location name, would have fixed that problem.
Yeah, it just makes it a little annoying. Like, it's not a big annoyance, but it's an annoyance, you know.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing where if I was medicated for ADHD, I would make a mod to fix it.
Yeah, you're not the type to make a mod to change everything entirely. It's just to tweak little things that annoy you.
Oh yeah, like I have a rant about a specific area in Silksong that I'm like, I could change 2 very small things.
I remember, I think
and it would not make it easy. It would not make it easier. It would just make it way less frustrating. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else in this area.
Yeah. There's the, I don't know if you did found the thing on the, or not found the thing, but went through the path on the very bottom right. That looks like the only open one.
Yeah, that one at the
bottom. Oh, or the one below you
area.
directly.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The bottom here. I'm going to drop down through. Well, after I get through this.
Yeah, get and watch the Silksong LP with a spot like that the player checked out 3 separate times reading that already been there. Yeah. I think that would have fixed because like I get it that they only put this area is over here once you have the map for that area, I believe, or at least maybe maybe it's once you've seen the title card for it or something. Maybe that's what it is. Where it's like Greenpath in the center of your screen. I don't really know what the trigger is, but one of those two. That puts you in situations where if you can go into an area in quotes by technicality and don't get the title card. Hey, look, it's the last 4 digits of an old card I used to use. 184. It's almost positive it's getting them out.
Whoa.
Welcome back, Game Roll 18. As opposed to another number. I just said Game Roll and I'm like, it feels weird to not say your whole username.
No, we're just gonna say game.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do about those electric bugs? Lightning bugs, as they could be called.
They're called Lumaflies, I believe.
Do I have to like be that exact about my jumps?
You got this. Remember to utilize dash, though.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, is maybe I need to dash more in that.
There's so many little details the game never calls out, like, directly. But those electric bugs are Lumaflies. And the lantern that's in the shop is a Lumafly lantern.
18 is very important.
I remind you of my previous 17 iterations. Heck yeah, I get it. Or is it pronounced ib? Like, you know, Homestuck style. Game rule ib. They already beat the shit out of Silson. Yeah, it took Jay 3 tries. A what the heck is this try to get familiar with it, and then oh, I almost got it try, and then I've overcome this try.
Ow.
That's so mean that they put it way over there. Okay, cool. Nice.
Oh.
All right.
Fuck.
Rip.
All I hear is 2 scouting runs and success. So what I'm saying is first try?
Yeah, yeah. Is it the closest bench? I imagine it is.
To my knowledge,
Yeah.
yes. Unfortunate.
Uh-oh. How unfortunate. Uh-oh. How unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Damn, I jumped too high.
Nice. That was smooth. Better be careful now. That's a lot of Geo you stand to lose for this early in the game. It's true.
That's true.
Nice. Nice.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Good job.
Some shit about being the king.
Thorns of
the room.
Agony. Pretty good charm. I like that one.
What song
I don't
is
use
that?
it very much. But...
Bada bing, bada boom, da 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 da. I'm the king of the room, da 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 da. Some Watsky song. Fuck.
Is that Ugly Faces? Is that...
I can't remember. It's been a minute. I haven't listened to Watsky in a while. As much as I love them. Wait, now I get to see what that charm does.
No, it's not.
Senses the
Which
pain
one
of
is that?
the
I
lashes
can
out
hear
at
it in my
the
mind.
around them. When taking damage, Sprout Thorny finds the damage nearby foes.
Yay. I mean, it's bad because it requires you to get hit to work. And like, who gets hit in this game, right?
Yeah, that's true. I've never been
But
hit
if you get
once
hit,
in
you
my
can
life.
damage. You can damage enemies around you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's what it is.
Oh, of course. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you take us for?
So good. I love that so much.
See, I think my aphantasia makes me way better at hearing things in my head. Hear like fantasing music and audio and stuff.
Fantasia. Have we ever? Does anyone know what that is anymore? It's a pretty good, decent charm. Helped me feel good times on my first playthrough. Fascinating.
Yeah. It's got its places. I do actually like that one, even when I don't use it.
Wait, tell me.
I think the main reason why I say don't use it,
it only takes one.
It's only one. It's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I can only do it at a bench.
I think the reason why I think of it as a charm I don't use is because the vast majority of my playtime in this game has been in the late game boss rush mode, where I like would do every boss without getting hit once and like those kinds of things.
Yeah, it sounds.
And it's like, well, if you're doing that, then it's kind of useless. It isn't absolutely good. Yeah, a lot of times if you have just one extra notch, all of the good charms take at least 2, so it's like a pretty good 1-notch charm. Although there is a 1-notch charm you don't have that I do prefer.
Which I'm assuming I haven't seen yet.
Correct.
Hello there.
Hey.
So we've saved 2 of them out since I've gotten here.
I was just trying to do the no hits. It takes time. I mean, the cool thing about the no hits, right, is you can customize your charm loadout per. I think that's just a way to get this without the dash. You can customize your charm loadout per boss and not have to worry too much about other ones and just kind of keep going until you do it. Honestly, the hardest bosses are not that bad no hit, just because finding a place to heal during those fights is hard anyway, so it's not that much of a step to just not get hit in the first place.
Very true.
There's one boss, which I'm sure everyone is aware of, that is just the worst one when it comes to no hitting, just because of how bullshit RNG it is.
Yeah, it's called Brooding Mollusk.
No, that one's not that bad, actually. Well, if you have all the upgrades.
I was about
and
to
stuff.
say, if I had all the upgrades, that'd be different, but I didn't. And that now
I could probably one hit. I could probably no hit Brooding Mollusk early game if I had enough tried enough times.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way.
But I also know their movesets very well. I didn't have to do this last time, but Jay, you're gonna have to hold up the stream by yourself for a sec, because I really gotta run to the bathroom. But I'll be back.
No, don't do it. Don't leave me here by myself. Oh, that's a loss, I'm assuming.
Oh wait, okay, wait. I'll hold out through this.
Let's put up puppies.
Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter.
Cool. Hunter's Journal.
Taking the Hunter's Journal. Press D-pad left, apparently, to open the menu. That's a weird button for it. I guess that you could do that or the middle button.
middle button.
Oh, that one, yeah. And it's one of the tabs,
There
the
it
journal,
is.
yeah.
Oh, it just shows
So-
all the stuff we fought.
This seems like something that isn't super up your alley from what I know about you, but
Yeah, so
it's
just
cool.
a bunch of lore stuff.
I'd recommend reading about it at some point. They got enemy names, quick description of them, and then once you've killed them enough times, their little emblem becomes silver, and you get a quick note by the hunter about that enemy.
Interesting.
If there's an enemy that you're like struggling with, it like could be helpful to look at it, but it doesn't always help.
Yeah. I mean, that's interesting, though.
There was a playthrough I saw that just read through all of these
This
after
is
finishing the
spoilers. I have
game.
to fight Hornet a second time. It says defeat one more to decipher the hunter's notes. I see how it is.
But considering this, I think the best move is read through them on your own time if you want, and I would recommend it.
Yeah.
But there's no real need to eat up stream time for it.
Happens to be a few people.
But it is pretty cool.
Interesting. Oh, I've already seen this.
Yeah, the hunter is great because it's such a boss fight fake out.
Yeah, because I was sitting there and I was like, oh shit, here we go. And then
But no, he's a chill
like,
dude.
Yo, dog, are you gonna you want to kill things? All right, well, come hang with me. I'll teach you.
Mm-hmm. And he does give you a tiny reward if you manage to complete the journal. So like get every enemy killed enough times and whatnot. That's a late game task though.
That's pretty sick.
All right, now I'll be back soon.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I don't know what to do in a room by myself. I mean, I'm not in a room by myself, obviously. But you know. So anyways, everyone has to act like I said something crazy controversial in chat. That way when Ariah comes back, it seems like I said something I terribly wasn't supposed to. So if you guys could start reacting and saying horrible things, I'd really appreciate that. Like, oh my god, Jay, why would you say that? Ow, that didn't feel very too Shit. Right, you're not supposed to watch the stream while you're away. That's cheating. Man, I can't have any fun here. SMH. I do appreciate that you guys would stick with me on that one, though. I mean, that does mean you guys are real ones, so, like, at least you have that. Tilted, you cannot just... You're so right, and I apologize. I know that there's nothing I can do to regain my fans' trust, but, Okay, Gamer Rule 18 is genuinely my favorite chatter in the world, and I you know. I renounce these. And, I mean, honestly, I think that's my favorite thing in the entire world, is having people here who will 100% just back me and be like, yeah, why would you say some shit like that? Like, that was crazy. Oh wait, I already been down through here. That was the fucking guy I just murdered. I need to get to a bench. Alright, seriously, don't say that X is your favorite. Why can't I say that why can't I say stuff like that? I'm allowed to have my opinion. And I'm allowed to change my opinion very, like, I almost said frugalously. I don't know what the right wording is. Y is my favorite. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I can have X and D, not D, and Ariah can have Y. Gonna head up here so I can get to that bench. Opinions are fluid, like gender. I mean, that's a bit controversial, right? Right? Am I going to jail? Is it over for me now? Cool, I think that's everything in here, right? Except for that stuff in the bottom left, but I don't think I can do that yet, if I'm remembering correctly. Side note, I absolutely love the background of the bench room. It is really pretty. Like, genuinely so. Oh, man. I don't think that stuff in the bottom left is stuff I can do, because I remember going over there and I just couldn't see anything. Unless I can dash through that and find something. But I honestly think that it would probably be a good idea to just head back to the bench. Like, not the bench, to the shops near the top. Just so I can go back to the Forgotten Crossroads and we can kind of look at that and assess. Have ruined many a guy and gal and non-binary. I mean, that's true. But I wasn't saying we were friends. You're just like, you know. I have no interest in a parasocial relationship with anybody. Unless, you know, like one of my favorite celebrities wanted to have one with me, then that'd be different. Not, well, that wouldn't be parasocial, that would be actually having a relationship for, like, you know. It's oddly soothing hearing the acid flow. I mean, that's... I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, like, I don't remember what those, like, noise machines are called. Like, there's a specific term for them.
Whoa, we returned!
And I did say controversial things while you were gone. Watching the stream while you were gone,
You sure
really
did.
don't trust me, man. I see how you are.
Yeah, you were promoting terrorism.
So true. That does sound
According to
like
the
me.
FBI.
Damn, not the FBI. Dude, but see how, like, much more it feels like there is in Forgotten Crossroads than there was? White noise machines, that's what I was looking for. See? But, you know, like...
Yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about.
The areas in this game do vary in size.
If white noise machines were what I was thinking of. I don't know. Sometimes I forget words whenever they're the things that I think of. Hello?
You want to be Tiso?
Pale thing. That's like a Squidward type voice I just heard. You wear that, Neil's ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. No, I'm good. Oh, Zote's here. Tiso the base. That's crazy. You there, why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast that had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yeah, you slayed it, right? Yes, all glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down.
Alright, that's nice, Zote. That's nice.
And the other guy. That's so funny. there anything else in here?
Bapanada.
Token markers.
Oh, more token markers. This, oh yeah, the material for that one is quite rare, so it costs a little more.
Weird. Nah, I don't have any interest because I haven't even been.
Yeah, they might be good to buy eventually if you have infinite money, but you should definitely use them before you.
A simple key. Should I save for the Lumafly lantern?
There's plenty of things to do without the lantern. It definitely would open up a couple things, but it's no rush. If there's something else that appeals to you, there's no reason to.
We're grabbing the key.
Seems fair.
All right. So anyways, I'm gonna take this down. And we're gonna head back to... There's stuff in the bottom right of the Forgotten Crossroads that I think is kind of would be helpful in this scenario. Oh,
Alright.
Here?
Oh, look, Tito.
Hail thing, you use these old lines? Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no needs for such convenience. Leave me be. It's the arena I seek. I've already wasted far too long on these crossroads. Cursed
Tiso's
roads.
Almost as stuck up as Zote, but actually, like, has the ability to back it up.
That's fair. Zote is really funny to me, though. Okay, that bit in the bottom right, I remember because I couldn't get over there because I didn't have the dash.
Yeah, good memory.
This is so not like me when I was 16. Dog, I had memory for shit. Well, I don't know if that's completely true. Sometimes I had a good memory, and other times my memory would be nowhere.
Yeah, I remember with the Homestuck series, like, sometimes you just pull something out from so long ago, and I'd be like, and then I didn't even remember it, and I'm like, whoa, you're so correct, but it's like a rare occurrence, but sometimes it'd be like, where did you get that from?
Oh, shit.
So it has the ability, he's mighty and wields the deadly life ender.
Are you crying or are you giggling?
Ooh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the town folk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, is it not? Warm and intimate and full of life.
Intimate, huh?
What were we talking about? Oh, yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own. And you can take one home with you if you like. I'm not sure the people out there are actually alive.
I'm not either. Oh, you can buy charm notches?
Wear a lot of charms. You want to wear a lot of charms, don't you? Of course you do.
Hell yeah.
So, other than Geo, the other charm notches require a certain amount of charms, so you can't get another one until you have 3 more charms.
So anyways, what you're saying is time to rob him.
Well, we got Lifeblood Heart. Have you ever drunk that bright blue liquid Lifeblood? It's a bit of a taboo, but it makes you feel much healthier, doesn't it? The charm seeps Lifeblood and will certainly improve your constitution.
I love the simple design.
I love the simple design of this little fellow. Very classy. It's made out of a nice, solid, heavy material, too. Wear it and you'll be happy. You'll be able to stay firmly in place when swinging your little nail around. Shaman Stone, are you a spellcaster, you little scoundrel? Oh, I'm only teasing. If you ever learn any spells, you should buy this charm for yourself. I heard it will make a spell much stronger. It's like Vengeful Spirit. Alright.
Wait, with that, what's the difference between notches and slots?
So you have, so the up there, it just shows that you could put another charm on. The notches section is the only part that's important. It's kind of like you have 4 currency, and you're spending 1 on the compass and 1 on Gathering Swarm, so you have 2 more to spend. You could put 2 more single notches, or you could put a 2 charm notch thing on there. The top bit with the extra like circle on the right, pay no attention to. You can have as many charms as you want on, so long as their notches add up to your total notch amount. The lifeblood one, it just gives you 2 temporary blue masks every time you sit on a bench.
Shatter him into... Speaking of duty calls, let's see if they tear one of my favorite boys apart and shatter him into a million pieces. Why not?
Boulder shell. Sure, try it out. See how you like it.
Yeah, I think I like all these. They feel important to me. I can go further down. It's about the only thing left. Oh wait, there's that top bit in the right. That stuff.
All right, have a good one, Gamer 18. Thanks for stopping by. I never thought about it. I wonder if even that first charm notch had a charm number requirement, like just a really small one. That's a good question. I don't know. I could probably look it up. Let me look it up. Yeah, it does. You need to have 5 charms for the first one.
Interesting.
But by the time you have the dash, it makes sense that you have 5. Well, it's not. Look, we already bought the charm notch. It's not cheating. I'm just curious.
I didn't look it up, so I'm not cheating. Ariah is, but I'm not. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I never looked up one thing about a video game ever, except for that one time.
The Hollow Knight wiki has a lot of interesting things about like damage value. The door with an open slot.
Yeah,
Damage values and stuff that I find interesting.
Oh, wait a minute. That key... I just realized something. I don't
I gotcha.
I don't know why I came all the way down here. Now I'm annoyed because it's all the way back up at Forgotten Crossroads.
Well, you went to Salubra. That was cool.
Yeah, that's true. I did do something. Alright,
now it's your little shell.
Oh, I don't even need to come over here. That's just a little area that won't take me to where I need to go. Well, I shouldn't be annoyed, but like, you know, it's just like one of those things where I thought about it and I was like, why didn't I think about this in the first place? Anyways. Oh, interesting.
I'm glad you found Salubras, though.
Sorry, I saw, like, whenever you heal yourself, it does have that little barrier around you.
I'm glad we found Salubras. It's good to know that exists. Come back periodically.
I was only half serious.
When you got a lot of geo and need somewhere to spend it.
Listen, if we're talking like math, half means you have to round up. So you were serious about it, is what you're saying. Sorry, I mean, that joke was for Ariah because Ariah really likes math. Thus, math jokes.
And I'm gonna ruin it. So I mean, like theoretically you're correct, but it does depend on like how precise your rounding is, right? Like I think the most common version of rounding when it comes to dealing with decimals is rounding to the nearest one place, right? Like so in which case half goes up to 1, but you could round to the nearest half, right? Which means if it's 0.1, it goes down to 0.0. If it's 0.2, it goes to 0.0. If it's 0.25, it goes up to 0.5. If it's 0.3, it goes up to 0.5. If it's 0.74, it goes down to 0.5. If it's 0.75, it goes up to 1. So if you're rounding to the nearest half, then it's precisely half serious.
I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I stopped paying attention about 5 minutes ago.
It depends on what your discrete chunks of seriousness are. Like, are you measuring it on a binary from 0 to 1 amount of serious, or are you more precise with your checking, and you have an interval of 0.5 or 0.1 or something like that?
Nope, I did not mean to fall. That's not helpful.
A stone door with a simple lock. Oh, sorry.
There we go. Oh, I couldn't just go straight past it. Huh?
Really?
Really?
Ah, oh, hell no.
Really?
You beat this person.
Welcome, small intruder. I've been found asleep in here for some time. Ah, yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. I am Gigi, and if you have found your way into my chamber, you must need my help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world like black stains. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Ah, you don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the services for one such as I.
Okay. Do you guys think it's fair to explain, like, what this mechanic is, or should I just, like, not? I feel like it's going to be hard for Jay to stumble into what this mechanic is.
What, darling?
I wonder what that means. It's up to Jay.
You,
You're
according
putting
to
the
Lucas.
onus on me. Well,
It's
Ariah,
nothing
you
big,
know
it's
me
just-
and how I play video games. Do you think this is something I could naturally find?
I mean, you'd have to come back at a random time, right? Like, and then be like, oh, wait, now I have a regret, you know?
Yeah, but what constitutes a regret?
That's the thing that I would tell you if you want to know.
Is that like... The only thing I could think of as a regret is like losing Geo after dying twice and then coming in here and being like, hey. But I'm assuming it has nothing to do with that.
You're close.
Or is it like if you lose to the shade twice?
Do you want me to just tell you? I mean, you're kind of on the right path. But...
Yeah, go ahead. Fuck it. Why not?
You have a regret if your shade is out there somewhere.
Oh, so instead of having to go all
So
the
if
way
your
back
soul
to the
vial is
shade,
broken.
you can just come back and...
Yeah, it's basically like, oh shit, my shade is in a super dangerous place across the world, and I could either trek back there and potentially lose all my Geo, or come to Confessor GG.
Mm-hmm. Does it cost anything?
It costs something, but I'll let you figure that out by yourself.
Fascinating. Is there anything else interesting?
Optimus Geo.
No. Something Geo. I'm trying to think if there's much else to do at the moment.
Well, there's...
Greenpath really took like no time at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's a new area somewhere.
It's down below, I think. Like, as I remember, at some point, me and you, like, in the original playthrough, that's what the last thing was. We, like, had just started the last area. Not last area, but, like, the third area.
The last area that you had experience with.
Yeah, I was about to say, saying the last area feels long.
I mean, while we're up here, there is...
Oh, yeah, the old guy.
Yeah. Familiar face to visit.
Whoa, what's that? Yo, it's a mask shard.
A mask shard. One left, and then you can get a new mask.
Hell yeah. How GG worked my first playthrough, lost a couple thousand over the course of the game. Fascinating.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, it is one of those mechanics that's like, it doesn't totally really explain how it works unless you happen to go in there when you have a shade out there. Yeah, being me, I assume regret referred to something missable in the game. Did you second? Yeah, that's fair.
But my thing is, I don't think I
guess,
ever would have
yep.
naturally went back to her whenever I had a shade out there.
That's-
I would have just
Yeah,
always come back to the shade.
that's what I figured.
Because knowing me, that's how I would have done it.
And there's nothing wrong with playing that way. I don't think I used GG a single time in my first playthrough of this game. I don't know. There's Geo is like not that bad to come by in this game, especially later on. So it's not like the end of the world if you lose some.
Yeah. Oh.
I feel like the best use case is, oh shit, I died like so far away from the bench that I sat.
Instantly get what GG was about as well. Fascinating. I don't feel that way, but I also like... I mean, I kind of had it. I just wasn't fully there.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, if you do die twice, your Geo is permagon. It's just for a shade that's out there.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, because I was about to say, that feels a little too forgiving to me.
Whoa! You couldn't get up here before.
Nope. But now I can. This is the area. I'd assume so anyway. Damn.
Fungal wastes.
No map for this yet. I need cornifer.
I will say, fun fact. So this game, once you beat the game, it unlocks a Steel Soul mode, which lets you play through it. But if you die at all, your save file's gone.
Yeah.
You can get hit, but there's no shade. And so because of that, GG's useless, right?
Yeah.
So they actually replace her character with a different character.
Fascinating.
They put a different person there.
Who's actually useful.
It's only in Steel Soul. Well, I mean, yeah. I'll go over what that character did later when we know a little bit more about how GG operates.
Map updated when there is no goddamn...
Yeah, it just means when you get the map, you'll have an update.
Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. You collect a lot of Geo. Give me Geo, and you can see something nice. Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them. For more Geo. More Geo.
Fascinating.
Well, fragile heart, fragile greed, fragile strength. Fragile heart gives you 2 more masks. Fragile greed gets more Geo from enemies. Fragile strength makes you stronger.
Fascinating.
The acid eating well today.
I know. That's what's been hitting me more than even the bosses today.
Yeah.
I love that dash so much.
It's very, very nice.
Yep, that I was about to say that's definitely a freaking damn. Damn. Damn it.
Rip.
I'm gonna have to run a long way for this.
Lake Eater's not that far.
Okay. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I already found I forgot I found a bench down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, since you just went on a spending spree and have 80 geo, death is not very... It doesn't really matter right now.
That's true. Our room at the start of Fungal Waste was where I lost my first attempt at a Steel Soul run. Fascinating.
I followed a guide for Steel Soul. Like, I played the game vanilla first and got everything on my own. And then I followed a guide for Steel Soul because I was trying to do the get 100% and beat the game with Steel Soul mode achievement. And I did it first try. Bragging rights. But I also was doing the speedrun achievement at the same time, so there was a skip I did pretty early on.
Hell yeah.
Charm Notch,
yeah.
that's pretty nice.
That was worth coming over here for. Did I just do that backwards?
There's no such thing as backwards. This is a Metroidvania.
I suppose that's true, but like, is that not the normal way people go about doing this?
You can definitely get here without opening it from that side, but that just connects it so that you can get up there from here, which is just nicer, right?
So true.
Nowhere near ready to go for Steel Soul and Silk Song, but I'll get there. Yeah, there's a guide for Silk Song's 100% Steel Soul that I found that I intend to try to follow. It's got some skips in it, but man, that game is so much harder than this one. I feel like, as I said, I feel pressured to get all the achievements in that one because I did in this one. So I'm gonna try. See how it goes.
Fascinating. Oh, wait, there's another one. There's something in there.
Sure is.
Damn.
Boom. 2 masks. Oh my gosh, you got so lucky, your invincibility frames.
Okay, so this is where the stag is, which is cool. This is the way to the stag, I should say. The question is it up or is it down? Neither is to the left. Wait, no? Nope, I was right.
Queen Station.
Oh. There's a mass fragment in there.
Wow, how dare you attack Quirrell? Isn't this something I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hollow Nest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. For me, half the fun is going for things like speedruns and Metroidvania is routing them myself. That's fair. You know, I might try to do the speedrun like the beating the game in under 5 hours myself. But no way in hell do I want to do that for like getting everything in the game on a Steel Soul run, like the speed completion and stuff. I don't know. That's just my playstyle. But yeah, you're right. I probably should do that on my own with the 5 hour speedrun at least.
You've opened several SAG stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me like the stagways on my mind are running once more. Continue to open the station, she'll have my deepest gratitude. Ah, this gladdens me. The Queen Station is open once more. This place was a bustling hub of travel, well placed for travelers visiting the outer edges of the land. You're quite the explorer to find this place. Now to remember which way I came in. Was it up or was it down? I don't think it was up. What happens if I go out up? No, this is the right way. I think.
Yeah, this is the way you came from.
Damn.
Some speedrunner just separate achievements, otherwise that'd be just plain cool. Yeah, I mean, I got all of those achievements at the same time with this game. I was like, I'll do a Steel Soul speedrun, beat it in the 5 hours, and then use that file to get everything else and do it like in less than the 30 hours and get speed completion and Steel Soul 100%. And that I used skips and a guide and stuff like that for. I thought that was fun because I was also doing it with my friend. And I wasn't about to spend a bunch of time routing. I was just like, ooh, fun challenge? Yeah, I'll try it out.
Those spores are insane.
This area is definitely a step up from previous areas. This is going great.
There we go. Nope, I'm good.
Wow. I'm killing defenseless baby mushrooms.
If it moves, it dies. What's the rules, Ariah? That's on them for moving. They should just start defending themselves, SMH. Damn, that was BS. Oh, it's the spores behind it. That's why it would hit me. I thought it was just based on it. Rest in pieces.
Those mushrooms remind me of Waluigi every time.
Wow.
Wah! Wah! Wah!
I want a map. Where's corner? No, I'm going back the other way because I'm more likely to find a map the other way.
Cornifer certainly exists.
My favorite guy. I thought you guys didn't respawn.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know you respawn?
Only one of them does. But the gate's open, so you don't have to kill them, but just give a fair amount of geo. Yeah.
Make the most adorable sounds. They do. That's why it's so fun to murderize them, you know?
Acid is Jay's mortal enemy.
For real.
Okay, maybe the wah mushrooms are.
I just want my conifer, that's all. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, you're right, acid's the worst. Damn it. Nope, not dealing with that.
Oh no!
I'm so mad. And the thing is, I don't have a map, so I can't just look at the map to see where I was.
Nope.
Fuck me.
Although, if you press the left trigger twice, like the map button twice.
The map button twice?
Yeah. And then it opens up the map, and that does show you where the shade is relative to you, if you look down. But it's not super helpful.
Yeah, without a map, it's not that helpful.
It can show the general direction, and that's about it.
Yep. Wrong direction. What?
Nothing.
Damn it. Nope, not doing that. I'm on a mission, man. Leave me alone.
No, fair enough. I think the fungal waste is pretty cool.
Watching other people play.
Watching other people.
Unusually good memory for map lays out. Yeah, that's fair. I've never been.
I am not the best at map layouts without a map. Nice. But yeah, they're dying again immediately. Unfortunate. But I do like how these games like make you explore a bit before getting the map, so you have to like kind of build up some sense of the area. We remember the Elder.
That it? Interesting.
It's a grave, I guess.
Whoever the fuck the Elder was.
Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer. We've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, aye? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sorts. So she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat.
You and Tiso.
I've seen so many people get freaked out that there was going to be an enemy that spawned, and then it's cloth.
No, I mean... Wait, there was a moment there where it would let me hit it. Yep. There we go.
Nice.
Look at me. Oh wait. Oh shit, that's how you do it. Okay, cool.
There you go. Yeah, cloth is pretty great.
Sweet. That's actually like really helpful.
Shortcut.
Hell yeah.
Takes the long way around again.
Yeah, I just want to see it. Make sure I didn't miss anything, you know? Oh shit.
Hornet.
Are we gonna fight her twice in one video? That'd be crazy. Oh shit. I'm not
Nice.
dying again. Oh hell no.
I can give you a small tip here. Those guys are so small that if you exit the room and re-enter, they're back. So you can farm some soul here if you want to heal up.
I love the subtle touch that when pogoing those off these bouncy mushrooms, your nails purple. That is really cute. Oh hell no.
Hey, he killed himself.
Hell yeah. The only time I'd promote that.
And I didn't tell it to, it just did. It's just the fact of the matter.
Nah, I'm willing to promote that, at least for those little guys.
Those guys do suck.
Oh shit, this was from earlier. Sweet. This is a bit where there was, or at least I think this was from earlier, right? No, this wasn't. Weird. Oh wait. Do you hear that?
The hum? Ah, my short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. Yay. You're right next to Queen Station. You could have gone here by going down immediately.
So funny, actually.
But you took the biggest roundabout way around to find the map.
I went through most of the area.
Quick tip, by the way. You see the paper on the ground?
Yeah?
There's paper on the ground in the room up that you passed by too. If you see paper, Cornifer's nearby.
Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
yeah, there's some paper up here that you
I didn't
you
realize that was
passed.
paper.
Yeah.
I saw it on the ground.
But-
I just didn't know what it was.
I didn't want to like shove you too much because I thought it was funny, but
Yeah, that's
for
true.
future reference, that's paper and it tells you where Cornifer is. I was so worried you'd walk right by it for a moment, Bluegrass says.
Bluegrass. Yeehaw.
Blue blue glass. I'm sorry. I can't talk today. I got a tooth removed. I
Yeah,
got my
that's your
tooth
excuse anyway.
removed. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I got my tooth removed. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Paper leaves
Got
the
my
corner
tooth
first. So true.
removed. And I don't want to talk about it ever again.
What's crazy is I went through most of the area that I can see.
Yeah.
Before I even found Cornifer, which I find hilarious.
And that dotted area on the right is where Hornet ran to.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do that. Oh, I'm about to go up and around. All the
I
way.
totally know that it's blue glass. It was one of those like subconscious slips. Okay, I've seen you around long enough. I don't really have an excuse.
Yeah, that's why I was making fun of you for it. Hell no. It's really weird with the people that I've known be like commenters for the longest time, like, you know, just it's weird how you start to like understand people and be like, oh yeah, like that person's comments, I've seen them around a bunch, and that makes sense they'd say something like that based on previous interactions, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the same thing as parasocial, right? But it is some kind of weird internet allowable relationship.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say it's parasocial, because it's not like I'm getting anything out of that or thinking that we're like, we know each other based off that, but you know what I mean?
It's not pretending to be social, but it certainly is something.
Wait.
Here ends the pilgrim's way. Hallownest's heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory.
I don't think it's a different kind of relationship that we don't have a good term for. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know how to... Is there a way for me to get past that at this point?
Well, there seems to be a bridge, but it seems to not exist or something.
Yep.
And the wall seems pretty high, so I'd say probably not.
Okay.
I'd say it's teasing you. Hornet is so good at jumping, I'm sure she got through there, it's no problem.
Probably. There's something down here. Hell nah.
Alright.
Oh shit.
It's a mantis.
I think we're officially getting to a point where I don't remember anything anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. You might have run into these mantises before, but, like, you did not get super far in Fungal Wastes, I think. You certainly didn't finish the area.
No, definitely not. That's what I get for stopping paying
Neat thing if
attention
you-
there for a minute.
Neat thing, if you follow her immediately when she shows up there, you can actually see how she crosses the bridge. Interesting. I forgot about that, because I pretty much everybody I've seen play this has been like, nope, I'll go there later.
Oh, didn't mean to fall that far. There's a bench down here. That's a good thing I fell this far.
I believe the winged mantises in the journal are like youth versions, young versions of the mantises. They like lose their wings when they grow or something.
Someone's not doing well.
Same effect Sly had. Dash Master. It's Sans! I can't look at that charm and not think Sans. I'm sorry.
Downwards? What do you mean dash downwards? Fast.
You're welcome to try it. It sounds cooler than it is, honestly, but I don't know. It makes the cooldown between dashes slightly smaller, and you can dash downwards.
Fascinating. Is there a way to get up to that little guy?
Certainly. From here...
No. I'll have to go around. Oh, I'm like completely in uncharted territory. Damn it.
Nice.
See, Sans there, it's because so many people said it.
I know that so many people have said it. I promise you that even though that's a very common joke, I also came up with it independently. Bench downwards.
Let's say bench downwards. Whoa!
Nice.
That was like a parry of sorts.
Yeah, it's not really explained, but sometimes you can just parry the enemy if you hit their attack with your nail at like the precise I don't know. I can't do it consistently. It just happens sometimes.
It's just a thing that happens sometimes. Ow.
If you're better at the game, or if, maybe you can learn how to parry well. I just have never really needed to learn it as a valid strategy.
There it is.
Yay! Sorry for the slight nudging. I just didn't want you to miss this bench. So I drew attention to the sign.
Yeah, I thought the sign was saying it's supposed to, but it is misleading because it says downwards. And then I was like, okay, it goes
I think
through
it was. I think it was pointing to the way to go down,
here. Yeah.
which is definitely misleading. But
Damn. Damn.
really appreciate how much easier and more useful that kind of parrying is in Silksong. Yeah, again, in Silksong, I also just kind of never really rely on that strategy, because I guess the way I think about it is I'm like, I need to not be around when the enemy attacks, and be around when the enemy has an opening. And I will parry accidentally sometimes. I don't know. See, these kinds of games have so many different playstyles, because, like, you can parry, you can just do nail stuff, you can use spells primarily. Like Vengeful Spirit, I almost never use Vengeful Spirit. A lot of professional players use Vengeful Spirit, however, I literally have 100% achievement this game, and done some of the hardest challenges in this game, pretty much not using spells at all. You know, like, there's a ton of valid strategies, ton of ways to play based on how you want to play it, which is kind of cool.
What's Mantis Village?
Mantis Village. Nice.
It's an incredibly well-made game. That's true. I feel the same way.
Yeah. And it just blows my mind that it's a team of like 3 people.
Yeah, they're just vibing.
It's really inspiring, you know, as an aspiring indie dev. I'm like, if they can do it, why can't I? And like, obviously it's not as simple as that, but like, it is inspiring. It makes me want to keep working on my stuff, you know? I need a person who would be ride or die with me who can actually do art though, because I can't.
So true.
Do like game art. I've tried. I've done a little bit of simple pixel art and stuff, but and you know, I'm gonna keep working on it. Like, pixel art is something that I intend on actually trying to like learn a bit, just because it would make my life so much easier for prototyping. But like, I could never do this kind of thing. The Mantis Claw. Press A while sliding against the wall to jump again. Jump from wall to reach new areas.
Oh shit, it's a wall jump.
it's better than a wall jump. You can just climb a wall. Like you just can climb walls now.
Okay, that's actually sick as fuck.
It's fucking awesome. I love how the reason for Silk's not taking as long as it is, they're just having so much fun making the game. Yeah, exactly. They were like, yeah, no, there's no development hell. We never were stuck or anything. We just kept making it because it was fun.
That's crazy.
We kept having new ideas, and we kept saying, yeah, that's gotta go in.
Second best wall. What's the first?
Yeah, what is the first? The truce remains. Our vigil holds. The beasts are kept at bay. I guess Celeste is pretty good, although it's kind of different. For a different type of game.
Whoops.
Whole place shook for a second there.
Sure did. Nope, not there. Nothing will beat Super Metroid. It's different because it's meant to be skill based, so even when you're good at pulling it off, it feels incredibly. Yeah, that's fair. I've never been.
I should play Super Metroid to completion sometime. Fun fact, I played some of a Super Metroid Link to the Past randomizer that I intended on finishing and never did because it was multi-world. And I've never actually played much of Super Metroid myself. I've played Zero Mission to completion, and that's the only Metroid game that I really sunk my teeth into and had a lot of fun with. And I've always intended to go back and actually play Super Metroid, but I also don't have the patience to just figure everything out myself because there's a lot of really cryptic secrets in that, more cryptic than this game. Damn it. Rip.
But also, this wall jump will make things easier.
Oh, absolutely. It's one thing I love about this game and Metroidvanias in concept, despite not having played very much, is I do love the steady progression of I can't do anything to I can dash to I can wall jump to etc. It's just you get more and more able to just do whatever you want in the world. It's I don't know. Hello again. I suppose you already met with this tribe of the village, They seem a little distrustful of strangers, to put it lightly. They're not brutes, though, no. The sickness in the air that clouds the mind of lesser beasts. They resist it. They retain their intellect and their honor, though also their lethal traditions. I have some words of advice, my friend. If you plan to challenge the lords of this tribe, your blunted nail may prove inadequate. There's a city nearby, the old capital of Hollownest. I've heard a nailsmith resides there. Seek the old bug out, and you may find progress that much easier.
I'm sorry, dog, but I'm already here, so. I gotta at least get my shade. Damn.
Oh my god.
That's the first
And
time.
rip your Geo. That's okay. It happens.
This is unfortunate.
In the edited version, I'll try to keep a counter of the amount of Geo you've lost.
I think it was only like a couple hundred, right? Or was it? I think it was at 400 actually.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I don't remember the exact number, but in post, I'll be able to actually do that properly.
Fair.
That's fair. Cryptic implies that there is a hint, and there just aren't hints for a lot of Super Metroid secrets. Just for minor power-ups. Yeah, that's totally fair. I guess coming from a background of like really liking randomizers and wanting to do randomizers for those kinds of games, it's like I want to comb through this whole thing and understand where secrets are. I don't know. I know it's a great game, and I know it's something that I actually gotta play sometime. And I also just don't love the idea of doing a thorough search through a bunch of areas that I've already finished. Like, alright, beaten the game, got maps of all the areas, and did everything that I think of. Now I gotta go through everything one more time to pick up anything I missed. And, I don't know, you know, when it came to Silksong, for example, I got to like 95% and then looked up the rest because I was like, I don't want to do this.
Oh shit.
You can leave if you want, but it's, you know, for a fun boss.
They're like, oh shit.
Mantis Lords. Super Metroid was made in an era where 100% of the game is meant to be an activity done with an aid of a guide. Yeah, that's totally fair.
Fair enough.
Rip. They're kind of tough. But you also did not have very much Geo, so there's no need to go back for your shade unless you want to try again right now. Or you could keep Quarrels of Ice. Either way.
Which direction would it be? Maybe up? Because he said it's right by that village.
I really like the Mantis Lords. That's one of my favorite boss fights in the game, honestly.
Really?
It's just a lot of watching, knowing their patterns, knowing how to respond to each of their attacks. And it feels so great. It feels like a dance when you get it right. Wanderer's Journal. That must be the Wanderer that died.
So true.
Mantis Lord's a top tier boss for most people, myself included. Absolutely.
Damn it, I can't get high enough.
And you just get the Mantis Claw, and the game already throws in your face a way to prevent you from using the Mantis Claw.
That's so annoying. Game's already going, ha, sucker. And
You thought you
the
could do everything now, but
possibilities
you
were
can't do this. Oof. Oh my gosh, good save.
No, listen, man. Movement in games is like my favorite thing. So like, the moment you give me movement to play with, all of a sudden, everything opens up.
Heck yeah.
I just don't know where that other area would be. Damn.
What did Quill call it?
Oh shit. Hollows.
It was a city, right?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Shit. Mantis Claw was how she did it. Fuck. Okay, thank God. Fuck. Thank God.
Halfway there, or something.
Oh, that's only
Partway
halfway?
there.
Damn.
Oh, there's another bridge on the other side.
Fuck, that was close. Alright, I'm gonna have to get back up there, and it's gonna take a minute.
Is there a closer bench? Eh, not really. It's probably equidistant from Leg Eater. Might be easier enemies from the other side. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Dude, this Mantis Claw is so cool. That is so helpful.
It is so nice.
Thank God.
Are you starting to see how this game makes for a really interesting randomizer?
Oh, I'm sure. Because, like, what if you started with not with the...
No dash, but you have the Mantis Claw.
That
It's
would
like,
be
well, what does that mean? or you get a bunch of abilities, but you just don't get the Mantis Claw till the very end. And you're like, where's the fucking Mantis Claw?
Genuinely. I don't know what the hell I'd do without the Mantis Claw right now. Are you kidding me?
I really want to get a bunch of people together sometime and do a big archipelago for stream, for YouTube, for something. A big randomizer with this game, with Zelda games, with just all sorts of games.
That would be kind of interesting. Ow.
This is not going very well.
Nope. Damn. Damn it. Okay, so next time you don't go with just one hit.
It would be very
Talking to
helpful.
myself.
Hollow Knight randomizers are delightful. There's so many fun little silly options thrown in there for variety. Yeah, my favorite fun Hollow Knight randomizer option is shuffling the cost of each charm. So something that's usually a 1 charm notch might take like 4 or something. And something that might usually be expensive with like 4 charm notches take 1 or 2, and it's different each time. So it forces you to be like, oh, this charm's normally not very good, but because it's so cheap, now it's really good. Or, oh, this charm's usually really good, but now it's way too expensive, so I can't use it. And it kind of forces you to pick a new layout of charms that you wouldn't otherwise pick. Similarly to the badge system in the Paper Mario randomizer. Yeah, they can offer some crazy builds with good luck and some really shitty ones with bad luck. Remember, with the Mantis Claw now, those like little floating cubes, you can also jump up. So if you don't quite make the top of them, you can just whoop.
That's a good point.
Unless you're insane or like to torture yourself, never randomize Geo-Rocks. Yeah. Sometimes I'm insane. Nice.
Oops.
Oh, you let go too early. That's okay. Large knight statue. There's a sock in its chest. Insert the city crest.
Yes.
You got the city crest from the false knight.
Yep. Yeah,
Way back
that
when.
looks like the false knight. Whoa.
And you're trapped.
Great. Damn.
Love those guys.
I don't appreciate kamikaze pilots, okay? Jeez, oh, Pete, hello?
See, I enjoy torturing myself in a game that I know like the back of my hand, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I'll randomize everything. But when it comes to Hollow Knight, I feel like I like the game, and I'm good at it. But there's definitely a lot that I'm not intimately familiar with every aspect, which...
Damn.
And considering that I'm stubborn and don't love map trackers because they're annoying...
Okay, that's good. Since I'm trapped, it just spawns me at the beginning of the area. Damn.
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Alright.
Hell no.
Kind of good you died, because now you get all your soul back. Or no, you had it back before, because you got... Never mind. Still, it was fine. The enemies here get a little bit more geo than previous areas.
With my boy.
Capital lies before us, my friend. Well, what a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I, too, have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. And is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back?
Goes the only way.
The enemies are getting slightly less dumb.
Unfortunately. Oh wait, I could use that.
City of Tears.
Shit, this is where I got a new nail.
Nice. Yes, welcome to the City of Tears. I really like this place. I like its atmosphere.
I can hear people fighting. I can hear like the tink tink, like.
The metal sound.
Vendazu.
You want to take this guy?
Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing.
Ranjo Stenja.
Hmm? Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. Not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repaired, then you come to the right bug. Your own nail's in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail and make the blade far more deadly.
Aww.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
We can explore elsewhere in the city and come back. Maybe find a bench or something. You'll get that money soon enough. Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I'm not too worried.
I like the rain here. But we're underground.
So true.
Mechanism with a simple keyhole.
This is the first cutscene since the very beginning. Oh shit, it's one.
Again, we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive.
Oh.
Ah, no!
I underestimated.
Hold on. I can get it in the stream in a second. Okay. I'm normally quite perceptive. You, I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise, then, you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hallownest's perpetuation, seek the grave in ash and the mark it would grant to one like you.
Goodbye.
Memorial to the Hollow Knight, in the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hallownest last eternal.
So I'm not even the Hollow Knight, that is.
Black Egg Temple added to the map.
Damn, I'm not even the Hollow Knight, damn. I thought I was the main character.
Black Egg Temple was added to your map. Interesting. It would be on your big map, but it's not important right now.
Yeah. I just gotta grind Geo right now. Whoa.
If you take the elevator up a bit in the previous room, you might find some enemies that will drop Geo more, or a higher concentration of those enemies.
Damn.
I tried.
What?
Nothing. It's fine. It's fine. You. We'll figure it out one day.
What are you talking about?
Just move on. Just go wherever you want.
I'm so lost.
You're just sometimes unobservant. It's fine.
Was that it?
It's one of the things.
Ow. I'm so lost. Here's my boy.
You don't have very much to go. You can just kill some enemies below if you want.
Wait, over there. More.
Away. Yep. Less than that now, 2 away.
Nope.
Nice. And now we can afford it.
Ranjo Stenja.
All right.
Jonsha.
Holy shit.
Garadel Akari.
There we go, the reforging is complete. I've honed your nails edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. Sharpened nail.
Traditional weapon of Paladinus. Lethal form or something.
Damn.
It's a smidge better. Not quite double damage, but almost.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I can come back to him later with more Geo.
Probably could have talked to him again to see the price.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I'm assuming it's Hornet that he's been sharpening nails for and who he was thinking it was.
Hornet does not wield the nail. Hornet wields a needle.
That's a good point. Who else would it be then? Cornifer? Not
I
Cornifer.
feel like how the image of your nail in your inventory changes when you upgrade it. Yeah, and so does the description of it. I like both of those things.
If you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still.
Pale ore, huh?
Where do I get pale ore? Sorry.
It's not something we've come across thus far. But good to keep in mind. If we ever see that, we'll know what it's for.
Very true.
How you feeling? Where to next? Like, what's the plan?
Mantis.
There's more city. There's back to the
Mantis
Mantis Lords.
Mantis is the next one, I think. Damn, that was quicker than it used to be.
Yeah, you're stronger now.
But I'm debating whether we should save the Mantis Lords for another stream.
That's fair. I think it would be a way to capstone the stream. It would be a way to, or it could be a way to start the next one. I think totally up to you and how you're feeling. We're getting close to that 3-hour mark, so I'm certainly not like you know, this is your Hollow Knight playthrough, and we're only getting to do it weekly, so it's your call basically.
That's fair. Oh, it only takes 2 to kill them now?
Yeah, and those guys from the ceiling are just like, nope, avoid at all costs. That's how you do it.
Pretty much. Damn it. I wasn't thinking.
Except for when you jump right into them. Nice.
But I can't get out. Oh, wait. Well, this doesn't free me.
Oh shit. Guess you're stuck in the city.
Well, that sucks.
Till you find a stag station or something.
That blows.
Can't go this way.
Nope.
Well, we can stop whenever you want. It could be nice to find a stag station and or a map or something first, but
Yeah.
totally your call. Just for some guidance when we start next time.
Yeah, that way we're not just starting and having to figure shit out right from the beginning. Wait a minute.
Just laughing as Ariah said to go fight the Mantis Lords while knowing you were trapped for the time being. Hey, I didn't... Oh, first of all, the great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. First of all, I didn't tell him to go fight the Mantis Lords. I said he can do whatever he wants.
That's crazy. Man, this is just, you know, typical Ariah bullying the hell out of me when I'm playing a new video game.
I just, like you to discover things for yourself most of the time, except for when it's too frustrating to watch that, so that I tell you something early.
Understandable. Yeah, I let you figure it out.
Like that
until
one
it pisses
bench.
me off, and then I tell you what to do.
Okay, the Hollow Knight statue. A locked door. A elevator summon. Which leads nowhere, even for the time being.
Son of a bitch.
Oh goodness. At least I don't have to be alone for this.
What am I missing? Am I missing something, like, obvious?
To me it's obvious, but I am better than usual at noticing little details. So I need to remember to refrain judgment for things like this, because so many people in my life just will miss little things, and I'm like, but it's so obvious. But it's alright.
Depends on the definition of obvious.
Yeah.
Wait, there.
Yeah. If obvious means it's on the screen, then yeah, it's obvious. Unfortunately, that's not what most people's definition of obvious is. You've exhausted every other possible path within this one. This was one of the things I alluded to when you're going up and down the elevator, and I'm like, all right, Jay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't want to shove you in the right direction, but it was like, ah. Like a bigger guy, but not as big as the guy from Forgotten Crossroads. Hey, shortcut open.
That's where I came from, right?
Yep. Nice. Now that we got the Mantis Claw, the game can go all out. Vertical hallways, everything.
Pretty much.
Love those guys. Nice. So many ways to go.
Not that way. Oh, I can go even further down? I've been down here, right?
Yes. I think you stopped here when you could have gone further up. I think that's what it was. But I think you unlocked
Wait,
the door up here so that...
Dude. Oh, that's blocked off.
It's behind glass. Cool.
I'm so lost.
Quick tip, you can change the elevator's direction by hitting it again while it's already going, so
Oh,
you don't have to take it all the way to the bottom and back up or whatever.
that's cool. Bench up here?
And a grub. The grub always looks so disappointed when he sees you, and then you disappear.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy if it's like, oh, my savior. Corner person.
It's a little arena.
That was so hard, Ariah. I don't know what to do.
a very little arena.
I can hear him. He's here.
Hey, bench. Benches are more expensive than maps these days. What does the economy come to?
For real.
I don't even own it. I just get to sit on it. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far.
Yes.
Mission corner for... Sweet. Oh, cool. And we have a direction for where the stag station is.
So I've been through most of it.
It's very nice of Corniver to tell us where the stag station is.
I agree. That's a very nice thing.
Huh? Is your plan to make it there then? Or...
Yep. How the fuck did
Whoa.
you make it down here? Boy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am so the mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city, water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Whatever you say, Zoe.
Oh, Zote. What a dude. Another simple key.
So I'll go to that one mechanism from downstairs. Damn.
Alright. Made it to the stag station.
Thank God.
And you can just barely afford it.
Already got half of Hallownest stag stations. Interesting.
Achievement connection. Did the achievements show up on the recording, on the stream?
I don't think so.
Here, could you do me a favor then, real quick? Could you hit the options button on your PS4 to like go to the main, yeah, and then go to options, game, I think, and turn on show achievements.
Okay.
That'll just show like a little picture of the achievement on the screen so that we can see it in the stream separate from your Steam
One
alert.
remaining. Wow.
It's amazing how rare and hard to find simple keys can be in this game. Team player half the game without spotting that one. Oh yeah.
Fascinating.
That's you.
I remember this station.
I think there's more than one remaining.
Common trip it was. Goods from all over the kingdom were transported here. Not a lot was sent back the other way. Oh, and that's the
I think there's
exhausted
more than one. I think there's 2. I could be wrong. Alright. Well, there's a couple areas you went through to get here that you didn't explore very thoroughly. Do you want to... How are you feeling? Do you want to explore a bit more than stop, or do you just want to stop?
Debating.
Up to you. Take your time.
What
I just say if you do want to stop, take a note about, just be like, when we get back, you should probably explore some of the immediate area before you abandon it.
Mm-hmm. What's this way?
Ooh, this is cool. Ooh, if only I had enough Geo. May I make a suggestion?
What's that?
You have markers on your map you could place. So you're like, ooh, this is too expensive for me. I could go to the map. If you hit the A button,
Yep.
you can just go, a little marker for too expensive, and come back to that. They can be useful if you've explored the whole area, but there's something you need to come back for.
It's true. The only thing I want to see now is down near the bottom where I was. There. Ow.
A
Cool sniper.
shortcut to the entrance.
Hell yeah. Go over towards here. Hell no. Damn it.
Rip.
Yeah, I guess I'll quit while I'm ahead.
That's fair. Your shade's down there. You'll find it later.
I'll find it later.
Or not, because you just spent all of your money.
It's a good point. It's not a big deal right now. So that's probably why another good reason to stop here. Quit while there's nothing to lose either.
Yeah. But we went through Greenpath, and then we did like 2 new areas. Neither of them are finished, but that's alright. You don't have to finish an area before going on to the next one. This is a Metroidvania.
It's a very good point.
Yeah, thanks for being around, Blue Glass. It's been very fun, and not in small part due to you, due to our viewers.
Yeah, really good time.
I can tell Jay's been getting a bit tired.
Yeah, I've very much been getting tired. It's like 9:30, getting close to my bedtime.
Jay is an early bird. I am not. I'm a night owl. So this kind of intersectionality is like Jay's end of day and my, I don't know, middle of day.
Yeah, it's very different depending on the day too, though. So because my schedule is constantly changing, so sometimes I am a night owl.
Yeah.
Right now I'm in one of my morning person kind of tiredness moods.
Well, I think like about 3 hours is a pretty good benchmark. We can have a short stream if we need it, or a long stream if we can. But
yeah, that's a very good point. But anyways, I hope you have a good night. I hope everyone in chat, if there's any more of you who are just not chilling and not talking, I hope everybody has a good night.
Yeah, or if you're watching the VOD or the edited version,
That's a very good point.
we love you guys too.
Have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. Yeah.
I'm a whatever my sleep cycle says at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately, my sleep cycle is always, you should stay up later. You should stay up later. You should stay up later. Yeah, you went to bed at 2 a.m. last night. What about 3 tonight? What about 4? How about 5? I swear it just drifts later and later and later if I let myself just do whatever.
Well, anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you, and we will be seeing you in the next one.
Yeah, love you all. It was great to be doing this.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye. So you get a K bye.